Dear learners, in this video, we are going to see how to add the quiz to our course. Now, I have came inside the course, that is OOP. Now, I am going to add a quiz under the topic first, that is Introduction to OOP. How to add the quiz is very simple. Just click on Add an Activity or Resource tab and scroll down to Quiz option. Select the quiz option and click on Add button. Once you click on Add button, the quiz will be get created and it will ask for some general information regarding the quiz. Now let's see the name of the quiz. So I am giving the name to be quiz 1. Description, it is an optional part, but then also I am giving here the description as the quiz is based on basic concepts of C++ and make it visible. Okay, now as this is a quiz, there are some different settings available here. Let's see what are the different settings. The first setting is timing. So this timing option will be helpful for enabling and disabling the quiz. For example, I am going to or I want to start this quiz particularly tomorrow at some specific time. So I am going to enable this option at which I want to enable my quiz for the student. Now I am here, I am setting the date as to be 15th of June 2020. On 15th of June 2020, my test should be open at 10 a.m. Okay. Here there is a second option, that is close the quiz. Means when we want to close the quiz. So enable this. I want to close the quiz on the same day, that is 15th of June 2020 at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have set the time and date at which the quiz is open and the time and date at which the quiz will be closed. So there will be no manually allowed or manually attempt to be done to start the quiz or end the quiz. On 15th June at 10 a.m. the quiz will be automatically started for the users. Now, if I want to set some time limit for the quiz, I can set it by using this option. So click this enable and put the time limit as to be in minutes, that is 30 minutes. So this quiz will be available for only 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you have to solve this quiz. This is the specific meaning of this. So in this way, you can set the timing. Okay. Now second option, grade. In grade, you can select here how many times the quiz can be attended by the student. I am going to select here only one or twice or thrice or 4 times or 5 times as per your need. I am setting here this quiz can be attempted 2 times by a particular student. Okay, next question behavior or layout. The layout shows how the question should be appeared onto the screen. So it has some options as every question on different page, 2 questions on each page, 3 questions on each page, and so on. So I am selecting here every question should be appeared on the next page. Next, question behavior. Here you can shuffle your questions within the quiz. So I am setting this as to be yes. Next, common module settings. So here or appearance and activity completion. So here I am setting here show active as it is to be compulsory. So these are some different settings you can do inside the quiz. Now once all the setting is done, you can click on save and return to course. Once you click on this button, your quiz will be get created inside the topic. Now, if I click on this quiz, you can see it will show some information that only 2 attempts are allowed. The quiz will be available until, or it is not available until Monday 15 June 10 am. The quiz will be closed on Monday 15 June 11 am and time limit is 30 minutes. So this is how the quiz will be shown to the students. Okay, now this quiz is a blank quiz. We have to add questions inside the quiz. How to add the questions? So below here there is an option that edit quiz. So click on edit quiz. You will be redirected to the question types. So how to add the questions? Select on add button and select on a new question. Now here you can choose different types of questions that you can add to your quiz. So first type I am selecting, that is multiple choice question, and click on add button. Now we have to add the question to our quiz. How to add the question? So the question name is question 1. Question text, that is what is the question. For example, C++ or OOP features includes following. OOP features not include following. Okay, this is my question. OOP feature not includes the following. I am giving the first option here, that is choice 1. First option is abstraction. Second option is encapsulation. My third option is inheritance. And my fourth option is C language. Okay. Now, these are the 4 choices we have given to this question. Now we have to give the correct answer, that is to be marked. As my question is OOP feature includes not of the following, means which of this option is wrong. So is this option abstraction is a part of OOP, so this is not the correct option. Encapsulation is a feature of OOP, it is again a wrong answer. Inheritance is the feature of OOP, it is wrong answer. Again, C language, it is not the feature of OOP. So you have to click on the grade option and mark it as to be 100%. The meaning of this is that the choice 4 is the correct answer. In this way, you can add a question of multiple type and click on save changes and continue. Once you click on this, your changes will be saved. Now you can click on the option that is save change. Once you click on this option, your question will be added to the quiz. So you can see here the question has been added. Now if you want to preview this question, you can just click on this plus icon. Your question will be look something like this. OOP feature includes not of the following. So you have to just select the option. Now one thing to notice here is we have given the sequence as to be abstraction as first, encapsulation as second, inheritance as third, and C language as to be fourth option. But here you can see that all the options has been shuffled, as we have selected the shuffled options to be on. So in this way you can add a multiple choice question. Okay, now I am going to add the second question to my quiz. Again, click on add button, click on a new question button. I am going to select the true or false question. then click on add button. Again, you will be redirected to the question part. So question name, it will be something question 2. What is the question? Okay, inheritance is the feature of OOP. So we have to just check whether it is true or false. Then come below to the correct answer part. Here set this as to be true. That's it. And click on save changes. If you click on save changes, your question will be get added into the quiz. Now if you want to preview, you can click on this plus icon and you can preview your question. Inheritance is the feature of OOP, true or false. Okay. Now we can add the third question. For example, I am going to add the short type of answer. Click on add button. Again, you will be redirected to the questions. Question name, question number 3. Question text. For example, hiding of data is called as. Hiding of data is called as. Okay, this is my question. Now, what is to be the answer? Again, we have to give the choice. The first answer is, I am giving here data abstraction. Second option, inheritance. Third option, encapsulation. And these are the 3 options I have given. Now we have to mark the correct option. So go to the grade and click here as to be 100%. The meaning is this option is the, or this answer is the correct answer, and click on save changes. After clicking on save changes, you can see the third question has also been added to your quiz. So if you want to preview this, click on this and you can see the question has been added as to be the short answer question. So in this way, you can add the questions of the different types to your quiz. Once you add the questions, you can shuffle these questions in the quiz itself. As we shuffle the options in the answer, you can shuffle the questions in the quiz and click on save button. Once we click on save button, your quiz will be saved. Now you can go to your site. Inside your course, you can click on this quiz button and you can see the quiz, but as we have seen, it is not restricted, or it is restricted and it will not be attempt now. So if you want to see this, you can just change the setting, click on edit setting and change to timing, or you can just disable this so that we can attempt the quiz. Save and return to course. Now if I click on this quiz button, I can attempt the quiz now. So you can see here, attempts allowed to, time limit is 30 minutes. Now if I click on attempt quiz now, it will ask start attempt. This is the first question, that is inheritance feature. Inheritance is a feature of OOP. I will click on false, that is wrong answer, we know. Or we will click on just true. Second question, it will be appear on next page. OOP feature not includes. We will give some wrong option, that is abstraction, that is a wrong answer. Click on next page. The third question, hiding of data is called as, we will type the answer data abstraction. Okay, and click on finish button. Once we click on finish button, it will ask for submit the button. Click on submit and finish all, and it means that your quiz has been finished. After finishing the quiz, the student can review the quiz and marks that he has scored. So you can see here only the first option is correct. So he has scored 1 mark out of 3 marks. Other 2 questions has been answered wrong. He can cross check what is the actual answer of this question. Now the actual answer of this question is C language. The actual answer of this question is data abstraction. Now we have done spelling mistake here. So of course it will not take or consider this to be the correct answer. So in this way the student can review the question after submitting the quiz. So in this way you can add the quiz with the different types of questions into our topic in our course under Genomio website. Thank you.